Hello, welcome back to the House Switch Tarot. It is Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. So happy last day of Pisces season, everyone. The new Zodiac New Year starts tomorrow, which is crazy. Can't believe how quickly time is flying, and at the same time how slowly it seems to be passing me by. Just trying to stay busy with a bunch of stuff to make all this time that we've got worth it, right? And so today I am getting ready to pull the cards, see what's going on for Wednesday. Working on building my confidence around tarot, because I know what I'm talking about, but sometimes I get on camera and all the words get jumbled up. Right? There we go, tripping over myself already. But yeah, let's see what's going on, what the cards have to say. Nothing's jumping out quite yet, but that's okay. Hope you all are having a good week. I know it's hump day. We're going to get through it. I promise. Do what you got to do to keep your rest and relaxation up, to take care of yourself, but to also, be productive in a way that makes sense, not to the point of burnout. I think that's a really important message to deliver off the top of the dome. So let's see what the cards say today. Okay. Interesting. Emperor in reverse. I feel like some of you are not standing in your power is kind of what I'm getting from this. Like when the Emperor is right side up, it is like the end all be all. You have the power, right? The same thing whenever I pull the Empress, I'm like, that is bad bitch energy, right? And it's basically the same thing in the Emperor, but more masculine. And I feel like some of you are not taking charge of your life. I feel like it is a lack of confidence. I just heard that. And this is kind of a message to myself. I think today I got some information last night that I've been mulling around. And I think this kind of goes hand in hand with that. I think you are someone who has been sitting and right, if you were just sitting in a chair, sitting and thinking and wondering and making plans and never putting them to paper and never taking action. You're unsatisfied with life and you are, it got all caught up in here. You are not happy with where you're at, right? I'm not saying that you hate your life, but I'm saying that there's more, and it's because you're not stepping into your power, right? Because normally the Emperor is stability. But I think maybe you're being immature about something. I don't know if that's in one aspect of your life, but if you're like that in one aspect of your life, it kind of bleeds into everything else in your life. So whatever it is that you are procrastinating on or ignoring or acting like no one would ever support you or no one really cares about what it is that you want, the less you're going to have for yourself, the less you're going to enjoy life. So you really need to get out of that mentality because it's not serving you. You're literally holding yourself back. Ooh, that was real loud in my ear. Holding yourself back. No one else is doing it. It's very easy to point fingers and be like, well, this is happening, that's happening, and that person and this person. But what are you doing? How are you reacting to the things that are coming into your life? Because it doesn't seem like you're reacting positively, and it doesn't seem like you're reacting very strongly. Just because something's happening doesn't mean you have to accept it, right? Okay, you got assigned a project at work, but you already have too much. Did you tell your boss that your arm is breaking and there's too much on your plate and you need support? Because if not, you don't get to blame your boss for why you're falling behind, for why things aren't working out. Are you unhappy in your romantic relationship and it's because you're not communicating? Maybe things have changed. Things aren't as fun as they were. Have you talked to your partner about the kind of life you want to build with them? Maybe you want to get back to weekly date nights where it's just one-on-one, no phones, no TV. Because if not, you don't get to blame them for why everything is still falling apart. Someone has to step up. Someone has to communicate. Are you getting into it with your parents? Have you explained who you are as an adult and the kind of boundaries you need? If not, you don't get to blame them for why you're unhappy in that relationship or in your situation, right? These are just examples. that I'm pulling out that are coming to mind. They may not all reflect the situation that you're currently in, but you know what I'm talking about if this applies to you. So stop sitting on your ass, laying in bed, hoping one day it will change. You got to do that. What are you doing? Take action. Man, the Emperor is really forceful too. Like whenever I see the Emperor writes that up, I'm like, oh, that's BDE, right? That is BDE, if nothing else. And you are flaccid right now. Like, I don't have a better analogy for that at this time. You got to work on that. That's all about you. This is totally a lack of self-confidence. Like I said, a lack of standing in your power. The stability that you don't feel like you have right now, you can change that. But you got to get off your ass and do it, right? Okay, so funny enough, I pulled a second card just to see if there was any additional message to that. Empress in reverse. What did I just say? So this is about everybody. This is about everybody. This is not just about the masculine. This is about the feminine, and whichever one you are not leaning into, whichever one you are not like hyping yourself in the mirror about, you're holding yourself back. All of the success, all of the abundance, all of the glory, whatever that is for you, stop holding yourself back. My God, you are a boss ass bitch and you got BDE. Figure it out. Figure it out. I honestly cannot believe that both these cards came in back to back and they were both reversed. That's like kind of crazy. I have not personally had that happen before. In any kind of reading that I've done, it's usually like one or the other, whatever, but both. This is such a strong message from Spirit. I cannot be any harder on you right now. And like, I think that's what some of you need, is this like tough love from a voice that you've never met or a person you've never met, saying like, you have all the tools that you need to go off and do the thing. And it's scary and it's weird and you might have to do it, you know, after work until midnight, 1 a.m. and get no sleep for a while things come together. But things aren't changing because you're not changing, because you're not taking those steps, because you're not doing what you need to do. So I say take this hump day and make it something better. Take this Wednesday and do something better with it, because I promise that your next stage of life, the things that you want, they are coming only if you take the steps to get them. So do with that information what you will, guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.